Child support. This informational video is brought to you by the Law Office of Kenneth A. Berger, and may help answer questions you have about child support and child support benefits in Washington State. It will cover some general information on benefits, questions regarding the obligated parent who is required to pay child support, how the amount of child support is determined, some additional factors that may be used in determining child support, how a child support order may be enforced, and information regarding the modification of child support payments. Our office offers free initial phone consultations. We handle many types of issues in Washington State. Call us now at 360-794-6083 or 425-258-2590. Our office is ready to help you with these and other issues. Again, those numbers are 360-794-6083 or 425-258-2590. We look forward to your call. Child support benefits. Child support is the amount of money a parent is required to pay by law for the support of their child or children. The parent who retains primary custody is usually the recipient. Child support is intended for the benefit of the child and usually pays for food, shelter, and clothing, daily activities, health and medical care, and educational expenditures. The obligated parent required to pay child support. Any father or mother who has been determined to be the parent of a child can potentially be required to pay child support, regardless of whether they are married to the other parent or not. In circumstances where the parents were not married, it is typical for a paternity action to be brought in court. If there is a dispute about who the child's father is, a paternity test can be ordered. Step-parents are not obligated by law to pay child support unless the step-parent has legally adopted the child or children in question. Determining the amount of child support. Each parent is typically required to complete a financial statement when requesting child support. Base stubs are usually attached under sealed cover sheet. It is helpful and typically required that both parents would provide complete information in the financial statement and accompanying declaration as to their income and expenses. Based on the amount of income, and in some cases, the amount of expenses, the court will consider the application of a standard formula or table that sets forth the amount of support given the relative incomes of each party. In the vast majority of cases, the support, as set forth in the statutory child support tables, will be reduced to dollar amount figures in a worksheet. These worksheets are then attached to the child support order to complete the order in recognition of how the support amounts were calculated. Additional factors in determining child support. Most courts generally look at each parent's gross income, minus any mandatory deductions such as taxes, Social Security, health care, mandatory union dues, other child support payments and maintenance payments received from other relationships. The court may take into consideration a spouse's ability to earn versus their actual earnings. This is known as imputed income. Circumstances that involve imputed income oftentimes are when a parent is capable of working full-time but chooses to work less, or when a parent is able and capable but chooses not to work at all. There is also an amount of imputed income for certain age ranges in the statutory support tables. These figures may be used when there is no information as to potential earning capacity of a parent. Enforcing a child support order. If you are not receiving child support payments that are owed to you, there are several choices you may have. One is to contact the Division of Child Support in the county in which you are located to seek their assistance in collecting the support. This can be very cost-effective, however, their services may be more limited than might be ideal. Another option is to have an attorney enforce the child support order. There's a special calendar in Snohomish County, applicable just to the collection of child support after the child support order has been entered in a final divorce decree. It is not unusual to see delinquent parents paraded to court in handcuffs from jail, when they have purposely not paid child support if the court believes they were more than able to pay. These may be extreme situations, however, payment on child support should be taken very seriously, as non-payment can lead to these types of consequences. Enforcement provisions that can be taken against a delinquent parent and non-payment of child support may include the suspension of driver's licenses, non-renewal of United States passports, seizing of vehicles or other personal property, the garnishment of wages, liens on property, possible seizing of tax refunds. Modification of child support payments. Child support amounts may be modified whenever there is a significant change in circumstance. Amounts can typically be modified every 2 years without changes. These changes may include job changes of either party that increase or decrease income levels, changes in the parenting plan that change the expenses of one or both parents for visitation, temporary economic or medical hardship of the spouse who is obligated to pay child support, such as unemployment or illness, changes in the extracurricular activities relating to the child that the parents are obligated to pay, a change in daycare or schooling when the change is no longer consistent with the daycare or schooling provisions that are in the child support order. The court procedure for establishing or modifying child support can be very confusing, and consulting with an experienced attorney will go a long way toward making sure that your rights are protected. Please call our office for your free initial phone consultation. We handle many types of issues in Washington State. Call us now at 360-794-6083 or 425-258-2590. Our office is ready to help you with these and other issues. Again, those numbers are 360-794-6083 or 425-258-2590. We look forward to your call. This information was provided as a public service by the Law Office of Kenneth A. Berger. It contains general information that is not intended to apply to any specific situation. If you need legal advice or have questions about the application of the law in a particular matter, you should consult a lawyer in the state in which you or the child are located. This video only provides general information about the law. Retain the services of an attorney to obtain legal advice regarding your specific circumstances. The content provided by this video should not be used as a substitute for legal advice from a qualified lawyer. The information in this video may or may not be accurate depending on what laws have changed at the time of viewing. You should not rely on the accuracy or applicability of general information provided on the internet or by this video in lieu of obtaining competent legal advice. We strongly recommend you consult a lawyer to discuss the laws and how they apply to your particular situation.